Good work, Hirito. My class is finished early today, so I decided to drop by on my way home.
Welcome. Please, take any open seat you like. So cute. Don't change the subject. A college grad like me is way more suitable for her than a high school grad like you. 2 set meals for the 2 guests at table 1 are ready. My name is Hideto Hirai. I lost my father when I was in high school and chose to start working instead of going to college by my own will. March is the end of the fiscal year, so it's busy, but I actually like this lively atmosphere. Manager, we're all done here. Please test it out for a few days and let us know right away if there are any issues. Thank you for your prompt work. 10 years have passed since then. Now, 29, I'm called the store manager and entrusted with running a branch of a tempura restaurant chain. Good work. I'm Ritsu Gajo. Starting today, I look forward to working with you. Today is the first day of our new part-timer, Ritsu Gajo. You're full of energy. Nice to meet you too, Ritsu. This is our veteran staff member, Nishio. Ritsu, you'll mainly be handling the dining floor. I'll be training you today for your first day.
Nice to meet you, Ritsu. I'm so glad we got such a young, handsome guy joining us.
I'll only be here for a short time during spring break, but I'll do my absolute best. So make sure to restock the tables mainly during idle time. Manager, what's idle? In the restaurant business, it means our downtime, mainly between lunch and dinner. He's taking serious notes, even though it's just a short-term job. Looks like I hired a good part-timer. I was secretly very satisfied, and had high hopes for Ritsu's future performance, but those expectations would later be completely betrayed.
Welcome! Oh my, Mitsuki!
Her name is Mitsuki Hosho, a brilliant student attending the law faculty of a prestigious university.
Good work, Hirito. My class is finished early today, so I decided to drop by on my way home.
Welcome. Please, take any open seat you like. So cute. Welcome. Hideto. Is she someone you know, manager?
Huh? Yes?
She's a childhood friend. Mitsuki, this is Ritsu, who just started today. Here, it's perfect timing. Try taking her order. Yes, have you decided on your order?
Jeez, Hirito. Treating me like a guinea pig. Then I'll have this seasonal tempura bowl, please.
Right away. One seasonal order, please. Our houses were next to each other, and since we were both only children, we played together a lot. So, yes, we are definitely childhood friends. But with our age gap, it feels more like an older brother and younger sister to me. After all, when Mitsuki was a baby, I was already 8 years old.
Hirito, read me a book.
The continuation from yesterday, right? Sure, let's see. The rice ball went rolling, rolling.
You two, dinner is ready. Mitsuki, you're eating with us today too, right? Yeah!
I can't believe the little kid she used to be has grown up so beautifully. I end up feeling like an old man when I think like that. However...
Thank you for the meal, Hirito. It was so delicious again today.
Even as a college student, she still looks up to me just like she used to, which honestly worries me a little. I'll clear the table. Wow, I'm so glad. I thought only tired old men and elderly people came to this place. I never expected such a beautiful young woman to actually come in. Huh?
I think Hirito's restaurant is a great place. Affordable, delicious, and welcoming to anyone.
Of course. You're totally right. It's a great place, so please come every day. It seemed Ritsu had fallen in love with Mitsuki at first sight. I was hit by a bad feeling. Good morning, Ritsu. Yeah, morning. A week had passed since Ritsu's first day. My bad feeling was spot on. The guy who seemed like such a nice young man turned out like this the moment he started seeing me as an enemy. Welcome, Mitsuki. What'll it be? The usual? Oh, by the way, I'm starting a job at this company's headquarters in April, so I'm quitting the store. I won't be doing physical labor. I'll be doing desk work. Want to exchange Lime IDs before we can't see each other anymore? Do you use it?
No, thank you.
Ritsu, no personal chatting during work. Your hands have stopped. Keep moving. What an annoying old man. Could you stop getting in the way every time I try to talk to Mitsuki? After Mitsuki left, an irritated Ritsu came to me. Naturally, my voice turned cold in response. I actually need to talk to you too. Listen, focus on your work while you're on the clock, even right now. Don't change the subject. A college grad like me is way more suitable for her than a high school grad like you. If you're going to talk about who's suitable, then act like someone's suitable to be a future headquarters employee.
That's right, Ritsu. Your job is to assist me out on the floor. I'm feeling lonely over here.
However, Ritsu didn't change even after that.
Manager! Ritsu is staring at you again. Could this be that trendy PL stuff? Oh my, what should I do?
Yeah, this is the trendy... Wait, no matter how you look at it, that's not it. He got quieter on the surface, but his hostility toward me remained the same. At least it hasn't affected the customers, which is a small mercy. I secretly sighed, thinking I might have made a mistake hiring him. What is this? Late at night a few days later, it happened when I was doing some computer work alone after sending the staff home. I found a massive increase in bad reviews for the restaurant. All of them were from just the past few days. What in the world? Wait a minute, could it be? Just as I realized something had checked the management logs, my phone rang.
Good work, Hidito.
It was Mitsuki. Actually, we only started interacting again after she became a college student. Because of that gap, there was an unspoken rule to avoid phone calls, so it was rare for her to call me.
Hey, you said you had the day off the day after tomorrow, right? So, that aquarium we talked about before, would you want to go together?
The one we talked about? Oh! We had talked about it over text. I remembered she had said she wanted to visit Love Koi SeaWorld.
Is it a bad time? You sound kind of tired.
No, it's fine. I was just wanting a change of pace anyway. I'm working right now, so I'll text you the details on Lime later.
Oh, I didn't realize. I'm sorry. I'll wait for your text then.
I had this headache of a problem to deal with, but hearing Mitsuki's cheerful voice made me feel relieved. I couldn't help but smile. Whoa, amazing! They even have sharks in the touch pool. Look, Mitsuki, sharks! Sharks!
I took a picture.
Huh? You took a picture? Send it to me later. Sea urchins.
Roger that.
2 days had passed. I hadn't been to an aquarium since my school days, and I ended up having even more fun than Mitsuki. After having our fill of fun, we headed to the dolphin show. This was the main event Mitsuki had been looking forward to today. Did that picture from earlier turn out well?
Yeah, got you perfectly.
Wait, you took a picture of me? Oh, no, I don't need that. Delete it immediately.
No way. Hey, can I post it on my socials if I hide your face? Oh, there's a social media app where you mainly post photos, you see?
Even while teasing me, the way she looked at me was somehow radiant. I was about to laugh and reply to her when... Oh, Mitsuki. Wait, the manager is with you? Ritsu, fancy seeing you here. Are you alone? No way. My friends are over there. More importantly, don't tell me this is a date. Do you really not have any friends to hang out with other than Mitsuki, manager? An almost 30 guy going to an aquarium with such a young girl. You really stand out. Hey Mitsuki, wanna walk around with me instead? Getting worked up, Ritsu babbled on and reached his arm toward Mitsuki. I naturally stepped in front of her to protect her. You're here with your friends, right? It might not be a date, but Mitsuki is here with me.
I don't want to walk around with you, Ritsu. I prefer Hideto.
What? That's how it is, so leave us alone. Man, so ridiculous. Did a grown adult just take a joke seriously? Oh, not you though, Mitsuki. Ritsu walked away looking sulky. A somewhat awkward atmosphere remained. Let's go. The show starts in 5 minutes.
Not a date?
Mitsuki, what's wrong? At my question, Mitsuki only gave a vague shake of her head.
All right, everyone. Please reply to the dolphins' goodbye with a cheerful voice.
Wow, dolphins are so smart. They're all waving their tails in perfect sync.
Yeah, it's amazing.
We watched the dolphin show after that, but Mitsuki still looked downcast. That didn't change even after the show ended. Troubled, I secretly narrowed my eyes. I got a little tired from having too much fun. Should we take a break here for a bit?
Hideto?
My preemptive suggestion was interrupted by Mitsuki's voice. Her tone was so serious that my chest began to race.
Thanks for earlier. You're always so dependable, Hideto. But you know, as I thought, you don't get jealous at all.
I knew it. Mitsuki was caught up on what I had said. We aren't really in a relationship where we'd go on dates, right?
I know, but still... Deep down, you realize how I feel, don't you? You're much more of an adult than I am, and you're smart. There's no way you haven't noticed, right?
I kept my mouth shut. My silence was the ultimate confirmation.
Say something!
Mitsuki, you're a very important person to me, like a little sister.
Forget it! I'm going home first. I'll go by myself.
Her large eyes were brimming with tears, but I couldn't stop her. Because I myself had been unsure of how to interact with her for a long time. Even if it hurt her, should I have distanced myself? I'm sure that was the right answer, but the reason I couldn't do it was because my heart got in the way. The truth is, I'm happy about Mitsuki's feelings, but there's a chance she's just idealizing me because we've been together since we were kids. That's why I tried not to call her much after I started working, but then she started coming to the restaurant to see me instead. At first, I really did just see her as a little sister, but... Welcome, how many in your party? A whole week had quickly passed since our trip to the aquarium. We hadn't contacted each other once since then. Party of 3. You're here with your mom and dad today too. How nice. This must be a good opportunity. Hopefully this will give Mitsuki the chance to look at guys other than me. She should broaden her horizons. There are plenty of guys out there far more wonderful than a high school educated hired manager of a chain restaurant like me. Huh? Manager? Nishio, it's an emergency. Come here for a sec. When Nishio and I rushed over, we found Ritsu standing there with a triumphant look on his face. Emergency? Stop playing on your phone in front of customers while on the clock. At a critical time like this, who cares about that? Look at this. The screen of the phone Ritsu was holding up showed a flood of bad reviews trashing our restaurant. An insane amount of bad ratings. The comments are brutal too. Reviews are the voices of the customers, right? Ritsu's voice was so loud that the whole restaurant fell silent. So that's what this was all about. Huh? You're entrusted with managing this place, and you're brushing off the customers' voices like that? That's not it. Those reviews are just harassment from one specific person. Huh? We can tell by the IP address. I've already submitted a deletion request and reported it to headquarters. Naturally, it's strange to get a sudden flood of bad reviews over just a few days, so it was the obvious response as a manager. I was about to say that it hadn't affected our customer traffic, so it was fine when... Hey, manager, could we overwrite those bad reviews with our own high ratings? One of the customers spoke up. Following suit, the other customers' faces lit up as if to say it was a great idea.
Oh my, that sounds wonderful. I have a smartphone too, so I can write one. You can write one too!
Everyone. It's ridiculous for such a great restaurant to get bad reviews. Even if it's someone's harassment, I can't forgive it.
Good news for all you wonderful customers. You can't overwrite the bad reviews, but you can definitely boost the star rating. You know, the cheerful greetings from the manager and staff always make me so happy. Was you, mister? And the tempura is really funny.
But funny?
I'm sorry. Her words get a bit mixed up sometimes. She means to say the tempura is delicious.
Both my wife and I work, so we eat here all the time. The food is always freshly fried, and you're always so kind to you.
Oh my! Thank you so much! Hearing that makes me want to work even harder.
While the customers happily began tapping on their phones, I spoke to Ritsu, who had gone silent. You mentioned something about our customer base before, didn't you? That it's nothing but salarymen and elderly people? Those are the kinds of people who don't bother checking online reviews before coming here. These bad reviews have been up for over 10 days, but our foot traffic hasn't changed. That's your answer. Well, I had no idea we were supported this much, though. Huh, is that so? Feels like a gathering of idiots to me. Can't even check a review site properly. I can't just ignore what you just said. Ritsu, there was actually something I wanted to talk to you about. Could you wait in the office until the store closes and everyone leaves? You'll be paid for the time, of course. Huh? Actually, I had something I wanted to say to you too, manager. Understood. Alright, everyone's gone. Then, Ritsu, I'll keep this brief. A few hours later, in the empty restaurant, I quietly spoke up. You are fired as of today. You don't need to come in starting tomorrow. Huh? I couldn't say it during the day because we were in front of the customers, but I received a reply from headquarters this morning. In other words, this is a decision from headquarters. Unjustified dismissal by headquarters? Huh, feels like I could easily win if I sued you for this. Is that what you think? Then take a look at this. It's the footage from our security camera. As if realizing what it was, Ritsu's face went spectacularly pale in an instant. Security camera? Where is there a... I mean, there's no way a rundown place like this has a security camera. There wasn't one when I came here for my interview. That's true. Because this security camera was installed on the morning of your first day. And look at this. Realizing he was caught, Ritsu bit his lip and glared at the computer screen. Playing on the screen was footage of him sitting at the office computer, along with a view of the monitor itself. If you zoom in, you can see the bad reviews and toxic comments being typed out. Ugh, this makes no sense. If you knew from the start, why did you keep quiet about it? It just took 10 days for headquarters to get back to me. And of course, I've already reported this to the corporate compliance department through my superiors. You used the store's computer because you were scared of an information disclosure request, I assume. And if push came to shove, you could blame it on me. A win-win for you. Ritsu glared at me in silence. I must have hit the mark. Security cameras in restaurants are often set up to be inconspicuous. The reasons are to avoid intimidating customers or ruining the atmosphere of the place. And also, because we don't want people to figure out where they are, for example, in situations like this. Kuh. I get it. I'm quitting this dump anyway. Ritsu snapped, his loud voice echoing through the empty restaurant at night. Well, whatever. That means I don't need to hold back anymore either, right? Meaning? Your social media accounts. I'm gonna set them completely on fire. Hey, what the hell are you laughing at? Oh, sorry. It's just that I don't have any social media accounts in this world. Huh? If you try looking for them, you'll see. Yes, I don't use any social media at all. That's why Mitsuki had to explain it to me in detail the other day. I don't feel the need for it, and if I have free time, I'd rather just rest. Damn it, are you serious? Old man, don't go underestimating the real world. You can't survive in today's society without social media. The one underestimating the real world is you. I mean, even if I did have one, what were you planning to do? Declaring that you're gonna flame someone is basically admitting you're the culprit. Damn it. Fine, whatever. Now that I think about it, it doesn't even have to be your account, right? The point is to get back at you, and I happen to have the perfect target. Ritsu smirked. A bad feeling washed over me, and I furrowed my brow. What are you thinking? Oh, nothing. Just that if things go well, it'll kill two birds with one stone for me. Those words confirmed it. He was talking about Mitsuki's social media. The moment I realized that, my body moved before my mind could think. Didn't you like Mitsuki? Why are you getting so mad? I never said a single word about Mitsuki, by the way. I guess old men get super self-conscious. That's why you managed to go on a date with a college student. I was so furious at his non-stop babbling that I couldn't find the words to speak. What should I do to this rotten brat? Just when I was starting to wish there wasn't a security camera.
I'll sue you.
A dignified voice that felt completely out of place rang out. The two of us simultaneously turned around in shock. Mitsuki?
If you're saying you're going to harass my social media accounts, I will file a police report.
Mitsuki, why are you here?
I was waiting outside to apologize to you in person, Hiroto. But you weren't coming out, so I came in.
Wait a minute, Mitsuki. What do you mean a police report?
I mean exactly what I said. Defamation and obstruction of business. If intent is proven, those charges are fully applicable.
Huh? Intent? What? For someone who looks down on high school grads, you're pretty slow on the uptake.
Hiroto, you have the evidence, right?
Of course. As for the camera, it's actually still recording right now. Not just evidence, I can also act as a witness, can't I? Mitsuki gave a firm nod to my backup. She's a law student aiming to become a lawyer. Because of that, she's well versed in the law.
So, if you're going to mess with my social media accounts, you better prepare for the consequences.
Seeing her like that, I finally realized it. She was already a wonderful, mature woman. The police? I didn't mean to make it into such a big deal. The moment you started leaving fake reviews, it became a police matter. If you want to flaunt being a college graduate, you should acquire some common sense first. Let me say this one more time. Ritsu Gajo, you're fired. Looking down on others based on education, and your completely unacceptable attitude toward me, your boss, and on top of it all, committing a crime? You'd better prepare yourself for having your job offer revoked. You high school grad old man. You old geezer who doesn't even use social media. Damn it. After screaming that, Ritsu ran out of the store, looking like a dog with his tail between his legs. As for Ritsu after that, his job offer was swiftly revoked by headquarters decision. Having lost his job placement at the end of March of his senior year, he officially became a jobless graduate. I also heard that all the other shops around ours refused to hire him when he applied for part-time work. Defeated by some high school educated frontline worker. And now I have nowhere to go. Me, a college grad. It's true that on paper, a college degree is a higher educational background than a high school diploma, but that alone doesn't mean your abilities are superior. Especially not in his case, coming from a university where people say you can get in just by writing your name. Unless he understands that, it will be hard for him to survive in the real world. As for the two of us, we were walking together down the street at night after that.
Hideto, I really, truly love you.
Mitsuki, that's...
I know I'm nothing more than a little sister to you, and that's why you tried to distance yourself. But my horizons aren't narrowed. After all, this is something I've been thinking about for a very long time. After you started working and we drifted apart, I thought about it too. I wondered if this love would never come true. Maybe I should look at other guys, because an 8-year age gap is pretty big after all. So actually, I accepted a confession once, when I was in high school.
Huh?
He said we could just try it out, that maybe I'd start to like him as we dated. But we broke up in a month, because I was always thinking, if only the person here with me was Hideto. I felt terrible for him, and more than anything, I hated it myself. And then I realized it. It wasn't just admiration for an older childhood friend. I loved you, Hideto, as a man.
8 years passed from the time I started working until Mitsuki became a college student. It seems Mitsuki went through a lot of inner conflict during that time too. It makes sense. 8 years is a very long time. I really did think of you like a little sister. But man, seeing you in person changes everything.
Huh?
Once you became a college student and we started talking again, I actually saw how beautiful you were becoming. I thought I was in trouble. I realized that if this kept up, I'd end up falling for you. I mean, as long as you had feelings for me, there probably wouldn't be any issues, but ethically speaking, even if we aren't related by blood, I saw you as a real little sister, you know? I felt like I was doing something terribly wrong, so being pathetic, I hid behind the guise of a responsible adult and ran away, but earlier, when you were about to be hurt, it hit me unexpectedly. I can't bear the thought of anyone hurting you. I just want you to keep smiling. By my side, if possible.
Hideto.
So, Mitsuki Hosho? I'm sorry for making you cry. I'm sorry for being such a pathetic adult. I'll grow old faster than you, and I'm just an ordinary guy with only a high school degree. But I've definitely watched over you more than anyone else, and I want to learn all about the time we spent apart. I love you. Will you please go out with me?
Yes.
A few days later, we went back to the aquarium to make up for last time.
Huh? What's wrong, staring at my face like that?
I was just thinking about how happy I am. What makes a person strong isn't their educational background or their title. It's living earnestly every day and the feeling of cherishing someone. It's fine to feel lost, but I won't run away. I suppose those accumulated choices are what shape the future.
Hello, Brittany here. I do not see a problem with an age gap like that at all, especially if they like each other. It's so interesting when you think about it, because when you're younger, it really does matter, like, oh my gosh, 2 years. But when you get older, it's like 8 years, 10 years, it really doesn't make that much of a difference. It's really just about the person's personality, their experiences. Anyways, off on a tangent. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye!